Hello everyone, this is Simple Math for you, and today's lesson is Solving Multi-Step Inequalities Part 1. أهلا بكم في Simple Math for you، ودرسنا اليوم هو حل المتباينات بأكثر من خطوة، الجزء الأول. As we discussed before, how to solve one-step inequality, solving the inequality in one step. درسنا قبل كيف نوجد حل المتباينة بخطوة واحدة فقط. اليوم سنقوم بحل المتباينات بأكثر من خطوة عندما تحتاج إلى ضرب أو قسمة وجمع وطرح في نفس الوقت. Yes. Our first example will be solve each inequality. How to solve this inequality? As we know before, we need to get rid of the brackets before. نخلص من الأقواس by using distributive property. خاصية توزيعية. So we will multiply negative 3 by 7n, negative 21n. Negative 3 by 3 is negative 9, less than 6n. Then we will combine all like terms, all the variables on one side. So we will combine the 6n with the negative 21n. Negative 21n minus 6n less than, we will take the minus 9 to the other side as we used to solve the equation. مثل ما كنا نحل المعادلات بالضبط. So this will be positive 9. Then we will have negative 21n minus 6n, which is negative 27n, less than 9. And then we will divide by negative 27 both sides. When you divide by a negative number, remember, we need to switch the sign of the inequality. نعكس إشارة المتباينة عندما نقسم على عدد سالب. So this will be n more than and negative 9 over negative 27. We can simplify, نختصر. So it will be 1 over negative 3 or n more than negative 1 over 3. Simply, if you want to graph the solution, then this will be minus 1 over 3, open circle, دائرة مفتوحة, because it's more than only, and all the solution will be to the right. Perfect. Question 2. As we said, distribute 3 times a, 3a, 3 times negative 7, negative 21, plus 9. Let's combine all like terms. We have here negative 21 and plus 9. So it will be negative 12, right? Let's take the negative 12 to the other side. So it will be positive. We have 33 more than 3a. As we want a alone, so we will divide by 3. And then a less than or equal to 11. When you have the solution, usually we like to start with a. نحب نبدأ في الvariable. So we will say a less than or equal to 11. When we switch the inequality, you switch the sign of the inequality. As we know, for example, if you say that Mona is younger than, and her age is less than, for example, Rasha, if you switch it, then Rasha will be older than Mona. So this makes sense. Okay, so a is less than or equal to 11, and if you want to graph the inequality, it will be closed circle at 11, and all the solution be to the left, less left. Question 3. And we will distribute. We can notice here, we can observe that we have 2y both sides. That means we can subtract 2y both sides and we cancel it. We can do it in the traditional way, but this is easier and faster. Then we end up with only two numbers comparison. ما في variable, no variables are existing here. Now, if you are ending up with numbers only, then check them. If this inequality is true, then the solution will be all real numbers. If not, then no solution. As we have here 4 is more than 6. This is always false. This doesn't make sense. خطأ. So we have no solution to this inequality, or phi, empty set, means there is no variable for y, no value for y that makes this inequality correct. Let's see here. 3 times b, negative 3b, less than 10, minus 3b, so minus 3b, and minus 3 times minus 6 is positive 18. We can see here that we have minus 3b exactly existing both sides, so we can cancel them. Then we end up with 6 less than 10 plus 18 is 28. We have only numbers. Let's compare. Is 6 less than 28? Yes, it's always true. So our solution will be all real numbers. Means all can be shaded. All the number line is applicable here. Means if you take any variable, any value for b, if you replace b with negative number, positive number, or fraction or anything, the inequality will be always true. Let's see here an equality including fraction. We always try to get rid of the 6, the denominator means. So we will multiply both sides by the 6. Remember, when you multiply, you should multiply the whole expression. And then we have 2x minus 4 greater than, and we will distribute. Negative 30x, and 6 times 2 is 12. Now we will combine like terms as we get used to. نجمع الحدود المتشابهة. So x's together, numbers together. 2x plus 30x more than or equal 12 plus 4. 2 plus 30 is 32x greater than 12 plus 4 is 16. Dividing both sides by 32, x more than or equal to half. So this is the solution, x more than or equal to half. We can write the solution, by the way, in this form, x such that x is more than 1 over 2. All values of x that are more than or equal to 1 over 2, half. Now there's another question including fractions, and this is a simple question as well. We have two like terms, and these are also like terms. We will combine them together, and this will be less than or equal 4 over 9 plus 2 over 3. Now we have here, fortunately, the denominators are the same, نفس المقام. So بكل بساطة, we will put the denominator 2, put the variable down, subtract 3 minus 1, 2. Less than or equal. These should have the same denominator. So we'll multiply by 3 so that we have 4 over 9 plus 6 over 9. Of course, you can do that using calculator, but I'm doing it mentally. 2 over 2, 1. So we have p less than or equal. Keeping the denominator the same, 4 plus 6 is 10. So p less than or equal to 10 over 9, or it is 1 and 1 over 9. That's all for part 1. See you in part 2.